Hey everybody, just a quick ramble today. Uh, I'm just going to respond to the soundbite of President Biden calling Peter Ducey a stupid son of a bitch after Peter Ducey asked him, is it a political liability for there to be rampant inflation for the incumbent party? And he's like, "Oh no, it's an asset." And then under his breath, "Stupid son of a bitch." And it was a hot mic and yeah, that's made the rounds. It's kind of funny. It reminds me of the Fauci hot mic incident that happened just weeks ago. So maybe these hot mic incidents you know they're going to be the next big thing. There's no time when uh, anyone can feel like they're not being recorded, and in those times where they feel like they're not being recorded, maybe that's the next, you know, the next big leap in journalism is hot mics for everyone, um, just pushing the envelope as far as like, what do they really think, you know? I don't know. I thought it was funny. I mean, we've got an aging president who's going to say some stuff, but you know, for one, I feel like we are in a post civility uh, world. This world after we've had Trump as president is more anything goes. You know, and of course, one side's going to be held to uh, a different standard than the other because Trump really stretched like how far you can just abuse people in the press pool. And, on the left, we have people still pretending like civility matters. When, on the right, there's plenty of politicians, Trump included, but also some others, that they will just be very hostile to reporters. And maybe their sound bites get out there sometimes, but it's not seen as something where they need to be civil anymore because Trump happened. And, no one took him to task for it because he was the president. So now, yeah, we're a little bit shocked that Biden was caught saying that. Just a little bit, It was funny, especially because he's so old. Give an old guy some hot mics. That'll get you some laughs every time, I suppose. But I'm not surprised actually, given who it is. I mean, this is the guy that told the incumbent president to shut up, and then took his job, and that's rude. So yeah, the fact that he was rude, you know, one odd incident, you know, I'll give him that. It's not anything that I wasn't expecting. I mean, he's had people get under his skin before and had some gaffes. But as far as like who really was able to be hostile to the press, I give it to Trump hands down. I mean, he was like literally doing whatever he wanted. Just yeah. So yeah, I don't really feel like it should be the political quagmire for Biden that people are making the gaff out to be. But I will say that it's interesting that the reporter Peter Ducey, coming from Fox News, he's worded it in a way that like the inflation is bad for the incumbent president, right? But some of us realize that we're just 2 years into his term. We've got this inflation, um, and yeah, he has something to do with the fate of the economy in the last 2 years. But a lot of it was the pandemic, which our handling of which was started with Trump. And in fact, 2 out of the 3 stimulus bills were signed by Trump. So all that spending that caused all that inflation, you know, 2 out of the 3 were Trump. And, of course, politics is a game of, like, who can we pin it on? You know, really, the president doesn't have that much power, be it Biden or Trump, in the face of such a global pandemic, that's going to have economic ramifications, you know. But if we can make one side think that it is because of the poor leadership of the other, then maybe voters will turn out, you know. Or maybe they'll just turn out to see, who can we vote into power that is an old guy who's going to have a lot of gaffes. Seems like there's a bit of troll voting that way. Anyways, talk to you guys tomorrow.